Hello, Speed Gaming community. We have an interesting match today in the Super Mario Odyssey Triple Bingo Tournament between BlipBlo and Killjoyinferno. We just got the runner started, so stream delay will catch up in a minute, but ideally you guys will be seeing this around the correct start time. No telling, we will find out. I am one of your commentators. I am Wizard Polar Bear, joined here by 3 Strikes Out. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so we will be here for the duration of the commentary. Hopefully they should switch to the race layout as well shortly. Whenever they get moving. There we go. I don't know what happened to... Oh, nope, there it is. We're good, we're good. So they should be getting moving in just a moment then, as you can see based on the timers. Killjoys did not start yet, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's take a look at the card, because there's not a lot of interesting stuff that's going to happen in Cap Kingdom, because that's just any % cap. They just got to get out of there as quick as they can. And they're going to be routing same as us. So, right off the bat, I'm seeing a... World Peace Metro. I don't like that. I'm seeing Uncorked 2 Fountains in Seaside. Captain Toad Seaside. 6 Multi-Moons is a bit on the rough side. Not the Seaside. And I believe that's everything that's kind of late game or just really annoying.
Yeah, there's 5 seeds in the middle of this board, which is a Metro finish, if you're looking at that.
That is a bit of a brutal center square.
Yeah, looks like the bottom 2 lines are a little bit more generous. Bottom 2 rows, I guess I should say. But
yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at for now.
Tough, but...
I guess... your best option, the best option I'm seeing right off the gate, and there could be something better, I could be crazy, is either, wait, no, I take it back, I think I just like this better. I would say column 3, row 4, row 5, maybe?
Yeah,
I was going to say, TLBR is also an option. 25 regionals and Cascade is pretty easy, but I don't like having to keep track of 8-bit moons on top of all of the regionals that you're going to be fighting for. You know what? It might not actually be a bad idea. I take it back. Do TLBR, because you are already getting 20 regional Cascade in row 4 if you do choose to go for that. It's a little on the rough side.
The other thing too about TLDR is that you are likely getting moon shards in the sand on this board if you're doing that, so you have easy open access to the pyramid, so that makes that a whole lot easier.
For sure.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Rat. I feel like this is kind of a no-brainer on this board.
I'd say this one's pretty locked in place. So I don't think there's much else for you to choose. Kind of balancing regionals on top of not many moon goals. But there's a couple that are kind of annoying on here, so...
Yeah, it's not the worst of things.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I could see an argument for TLBR, but the more I look at it, I think I do like column 3. All regionals in 2 Kingdom is annoying. But you're getting a lot of regionals in Cascade, and Cascade regionals are typically pretty quick. Especially if you know like the APC New Game route or something. It's like you're gonna get out of Cascade fast, and you're gonna have all purple coins, as is expected out of APC New Game.
Yeah.
And then you're also going to be getting... I would take it that if they do choose this, they're probably going to get all purple coins in Lake as well, since you're already getting 35.
I would imagine that would be the second kingdom, yeah.
Exactly. 15 extras is not going to be all that much.
Yeah.
18 Moon's Loss is probably the roughest moon goal on here. That's a little bit of a fight, and especially because Loss is just prone to making your life miserable, at least in my experience, but I'm sure it's other people's as well.
The one thing I'm seeing about this route that I was looking at was really row 4, column 3, and TLDR here. The only issues with this is that you have to get 7 8-bit moons, 5 timer challenges, and 7 treasure chest moons.
Yeah.
And 6 moons from shards. That can be a little scary, too.
Yeah, it is a lot of tracking things as you're going throughout Kingdoms.
A lot of balancing, and I think that can be kind of difficult.
I think we did get lucky in the sense that 5 timer challenges and 7 treasure chest moons, in my opinion, are a lot on the easy end of like those like respective goals. Like, I mean, you could have gotten 7 timer challenges, and when you do that, now you're fighting way more to start trying to find them.
Oh yeah, I don't like 7
Probably
timer
grabbing
challenges all that much unless you got peace or multi-moon goals in your route. Like, I don't think it really works out well.
It's just rough. But 5 is pretty cut and dry. They're gonna be in Day Metro anyway, so the option of people rooms there. Honestly, I wouldn't do that though. Personally, I would get. You're going to be in Deep Woods anyway, because A, you need ground pound moons if you're going for row 5. B, you're gonna need to capture the cactus. C, you need timer challenges. So, which I guess was the original like goal anyway, but you're gonna be able to get all of that in Deep Woods. You're also looking for 25 regionals in Wooded at the top of column 3. So it's going to be, it probably wouldn't hurt for them to grab a few down there, since there's 9 regionals you can get a hold of in Deep Woods. And depending on where you pop out of Deep Woods, it could throw you in the face of even more.
Yeah. Killjoy is going for an interesting version of Dino Skip here.
Not anything I've seen.
Get on the trampoline. Oh, gee. Alright, so Blip is getting some more regionals. Okay, Killjoy is just getting into the fight now. I don't know if he was getting regionals beforehand. I guess he was, because he has 21 already.
Yeah.
So
I take it that they're both probably going to fight for Cascade, or probably all regionals and 2 kingdoms. I think that's like I don't know how to explain it. Plant 5 Seeds is obviously the center square, but I feel like all regionals is more central to the best lines that are on the board. So it feels like the quote-unquote center square, in the sense that it crosses over with row 4, which I think is kind of a no-brainer. Like, really not. It's just everything else is going to take you late game, and you really don't want that if you can help it.
Yeah.
6 multi-moons is ridiculous, because you're getting peace somewhere with that, unless you decide to go to, like, Seaside and kick the crap out of the boss there or something.
Yeah, most likely, like, you're probably gonna have to get peace somewhere with 6 multi-moons, but it does help with timer challenges, ironically. Since World Peace in a lot of kingdoms will give you extra timer challenges, so... But I mean, it is only 5. It's not like it's, you know, a huge timer challenge goal, so...
Give me a second and I can give you the seed, what is it? 968981. 9, 6, 8, 9, and 1, I believe. I'm gonna find out I typed that in wrong. 981! Fuck! Oh, I'm sorry, SpeedGaming, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry, don't ban me!
Yeah. 968981.
There we go. I'm better than that. Alright. Cool. Both runners starting to cross off things in on the bingo board. The 25 regionals cascade and then 20 regionals cascade. Killjoy is teal, and what's his nut? BlipBlo is pink. So I wish I was smart enough to ask them to change the colors to match the layout, but I forgot, because I'm a
you know, I love all the colors, so I like seeing them. So I'm happy about that.
TLBR is interesting. Again, I could see the argument for TLBR, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I think that this Moon Shards just synergizes. I'd rather have the Moon Shards synergy than the Cascade Regional synergy, if that makes any sense. So I don't think I would do TLBR if I were in either of their spots.
Fair enough.
Killjoy struggling a bit to climb up.
Taking a bit of a beating here, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Do we know how Killjoy's other matches went? Because I missed that. Why are we doing shards? There is 6 moons from shards in the bottom. Did you put in the first seed? If you put in the first seed, that one's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, Killjoy played his other couple matches today. I actually watched, I think, both of them, or at least part of both of them, and he won both. Thankfully, but yeah, it was a little scuffed on each of them. Only beat Remy by about like 9 minutes or so. And then Bella forfeited in that match. His other boards were like a lot of late game stuff, so I'm sure this is probably refreshing for him to do something early finish related.
Absolutely.
Um,
Although this will be his roughest match, given that
Yeah.
Blip is a not a bad bingo player. He is quite the seasoned bingo player.
Yeah, BlipBlo has had a lot of bingo experience. He's been in these tournaments for a long time. I know Killjoy has... I forget if he has like a sub-hour any percent, but if it's not, I think it's pretty close that he's got there. So he's really talented at moving through the game. Just BlipBlo is a lot better at the actual bingo knowledge and routing and things like that. So it's one of these matches that it's like routing versus movement. So alright, Killjoy has picked up all the regionals in Cascade.
Shards is a fool's decision. Chronog, how do you avoid it on this board? What?
Yeah, I can see his point on that.
I don't think you could avoid column 3 and row 5 unless you wanted to do TLBR in column 1 and then row 4, but I don't like that. I feel like Shards is better than 6 multi-mins. But I could be crazy, I guess.
Alright, BlipBlo is planting a seed. I guess that makes perfect sense if he's gonna plant 5 seeds in the board.
Yep, again, a bit of a rough goal to have in the middle. 6 multis is fine. Chronog, I'll throw hands with you, respectfully. Meet me outside your local Denny's. I will not stand by this 6 multi-moon, like, appreciation. You're crazy. Killjoy taking a look at the action guide needs to make sure he does understand how dives work and how instant roll cancel jumps work, you know?
Yeah.
And then he needs to keep looking at that action guide for when he gets to Wooded, so he can do, you know, roll boost, FRS, double roll boost, whatever, blah blah blah, that thingy, if you catch my drift. That saves like 0.5.
We're getting the seed moves at this point, too. So...
I mean, they're going, the furthest that they have to go with this route is just game, but I think, no. No, they just have to finish.
I think if they did, like, I guess row 4, row 5, and column 1, they could avoid day metro, but that is going to take them back to cap, and that definitely kind of cramps your shards moons and stuff like that. And you still have to get 18 moons and lost anyways, so it's like, is it really worth it?
Why can you get 6 shard moons by anyway? I gotta think that one through. You got sand,
So
you got lake, you got wooded, you got lost, and you could do a cap revisit for 2 more. So you could get 6 and be done in lost.
Yeah.
So then you don't even have to go to day metro. You wouldn't be getting another multi-moon there. I don't think I like that. I think
Yeah.
I might be crazy, but I really think I personally would go C3, row 4, row 5, and I think that would be, you know, the early finish for winners.
It's a good line. It's a good set of lines, so I'm not gonna argue that.
Even if you did go to Metro, what options do you have for multi-moons? You're going to get at least 3 of them, because you're going to be getting Lord, what are the boss's names? You're going to be getting Madame Brood. You're going to be getting probably Rango and Lake, because that's a very quick one. And if you're going to Day Metro, you're going to have to get Mecha Wiggler. But then you need to find 3 more.
Right.
Spewart is pretty quick too.
And
but then after that, it's like you need 2 more. IP is slow, even with even with what's it called? IP clip, it's slow. If you do IP skip, that's a little bit more justified. But I do still feel like you're fighting for multi-mins, because even after that, you need 1 more. So you're doing peace in either sand or wooded, which you're just not doing with row 4, row 5, C3.
Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah, I was gonna say, but I guess 6 multi-moons does have some synergy here if you are going into the pyramid. Like, if you do the shards moves and stuff like that, again, because it opens the pyramid up.
Yeah.
So it just, again, makes that a whole lot easier than you don't even have to worry about IP clip or anything. So, but you never know.
I think that Chronog was arguing that you'd avoid shards entirely, though, in favor of multi-moons. So then you he'd be missing out on that synergy of shards opening up the pyramid for you.
Yeah.
There's no
so
telling.
BlipBlo
This
not
is an
in charge
interesting
of the
board
safety.
one way or another.
Let's see.
Killjoy rocking the low bat strats once again. Almost
Yeah.
dying to the Goombas. Rather
I can
interesting.
imagine him playing 3 matches in a row has taken its toll on him for sure.
Oh yeah. I would not.
Yeah,
I would
I'll
not
be
blame
honest.
him for being
When I play
tired.
bingo, usually my first run is usually the best one, and then if I play more than that, I usually just go downhill from there.
I get that. I definitely get that.
BlipBlo is answering Sphinx questions. There is an answer 6 Sphinx questions correctly goal on this board.
I do
So
think
it
that
looks like
locks him
BlipBlo might actually be
five
taking your
now.
route there, Wizard.
Yeah. Smart. I'm the smart guy. Should play bingo again, or at least carry on your good cheat sheet. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, I don't see why not. I'm done with my bingo. I've gotten it out of the way. I think I've had my bingo fixed, but I'll gladly be here to commentate as many matches as I can.
Okay, we definitely have a lot of delay on BlipBlo's audio all of a sudden. I'm not sure why.
Unsure how to fix that.
Wait a minute. Wait, I think my Discord stream is muted and my Twitch stream.
Oh yeah, that might be the problem.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, now I understand why that's happening. I was watching the Twitch stream and thinking I was listening to the... Yeah, okay. Never mind. Commentator being dum-dum. Alright,
Killjoy
BlipBlo's done
also getting his Sphinx questions out of the way, while BlipBlo's getting ready to leave sand. With a 1632, I believe. Which is not bad at all, especially with how much he had to get done here in sand.
Yeah.
Not to try and call it too early, but I do think we can lock in BlipBlo doing column 3 row 4 row 5 and Killjoy likely doing TLBR row 4 row 5. Cuz I don't unless he just felt like crossing off 25 regionals cascade. But he is grabbing shards here that could just be for the sake of getting the 6 shard moons, but there's no telling.
Yeah, I mean, he could be doing it for moon shards in the sand too. I don't know.
That could be the case. He could have seen Blip cross off the moon shards in the sand and decided to pivot. Because honestly, he's not so deep in the run that that's not even an option anymore.
It's true. Although I would usually typically caution against that, because yeah, again, you know, it may be okay this early in the run to pivot, but usually you do want to stick with your route once you've got it settled in. You don't want to try to let your opponent, you know, dictate what you do.
BlipBlo going for Lake Clip, a very, very good skill to have in your arsenal as a bingo player. Getting to get up there for that, well actually no, just Lake Clip in general is going to give you access to 2 chest moons, and a warp painting moon, and a checkpoint. I don't think you ever have Lake checkpoint goals. No, I think they do exist. I guess I haven't seen them very often, but I do believe they exist.
Lake type of thing.
Yeah, but in general, Lake Clip is just a very, very good good skill to have. I mean, he's getting 2 very quick treasure chest moons out of the way in row 5. So it's a lot less that he has to think about. And on top of that, it's just really fast. So Blip grabbing a Shards Moon also.
Yep.
While Killjoy works his way over to the Jaxi.
Yeah. So yeah, likely BlipBlo is going for those 6 moons from moon shards. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a bad jump from Killjoy. Yikes. Yeah, he's not gonna make it on that one.
I do know Killjoy, for some reason, really struggles with Jaxie skip and prefers reverse Jaxie. I'm unsure as to what he could be doing that causes that problem. But just looking at it right there, he did uncapture the bullet bill. I mean, first of all, really early. Second of all, he just uncaptured the bullet bill, which is a little on the strange side, because typically you just want to let the bullet bill run into the wall. So I'm not sure. That could have been just nerves. I guess we could see right here if that's... No, he just uncaptures the bullet bill. That's a strange decision. But if that's what you're comfortable doing, don't let me stop you.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go for the cactus at this point. So, likely cements in row 5 for Killjoy here.
I would have to agree. I don't know if Wooded, World Peace Sand and Wooded is in the play here. I agree. I wouldn't do either of those. I was trying to avoid, or I would personally would try and avoid the multi-moon goal alongside the Seaside and the, like, Metro Piece. That's what we were talking about earlier, JD. So I think that that we were saying that column 3, row 4, row 5 is probably your best option. It's a little rough, but I mean, I think it's your best option. There could be an argument made for TLBR. I don't like the 8-bit moons.
Yeah.
And moon shards in the sand synergize as well with 6 moon shards total. 25 regionals, Wooded is pretty quick. Center square is so bad, though. I agree. I just don't think we're avoiding it, though. And I don't think either of these players have plans to avoid it either. I do believe they both spent time planting seeds, so...
Yeah, they definitely both went after seeds and sand, so... No other reason
Oh,
really
wait, you know, I kept saying lost. I'm smarter than that. It's Metro, because they have to go plant the seeds. I'm smarter than that. So I guess there is a little bit more multi-moon synergy, but again, you still do have to look for several more, which is just bad.
Yeah. And I have no idea how to do that jump in the lake sub-area like that. I wish I knew.
Yeah, Blip making it look easy definitely is not.
Holy cow, yeah,
Getting
he did that.
Third treasure chest here in Lake. Once again, an incredible, actually, C1, row 4, row 5, APC Cascade and Lake. I think we did lock in APC for Cascade and Lake because it synergized very well. I still don't like multi-moons.
Yeah, I don't mind that route all that much. I mean, again, if you're going...
I do get it.
Well, yeah, if you're going for shards and stuff, like, you're probably gonna get sand shards, and again, that opens up the pyramid and opens up everything, so... I don't know, it's debatable. If
you're JD boy, then I guess I could see that being a possibility. I think that it's hard a lot of times to try juggling regional goals on top of moon goals, which is why I don't like the idea of having to manage multi-moons on top of figuring out regionals. So I think that for your standard bingo player, C3, row 4, row 5 is probably the moves. One timer cascade, 1 cap, 2 lake, 1 sand and wooded. Yeah, I guess that could work. Killjoy going for late clip. I was in a Discord call with him last night when he learned this, so we will see how well he's gonna be able to pull it off. He's not doing too well. Struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
See if he gives it another shot. Meanwhile, Blip is just now grabbing the last set of coins here in Lake.
Where is she?
And you will now be grabbing that Lake Timer Challenge. I don't know if he grabbed the other one or not. Killjoy clipping out of bounds for the sake of getting those purple coins.
Yeah, he was doing surface clip earlier in the day, and Agron was kind of wondering why he was doing that in a lot of his matches, and now maybe I understand why if you're saying he was just learning late clip last night.
He looks to be almost drowning right now. So hopefully he doesn't die. That would be a little rough. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Yeah, there he's out.
He lives. Blip now leaving Lake. Crazy. He's blazing through the card, leaving no time on the table.
Curious though why he ended up getting 12 moons there.
C3, row 4, row 5 is a classic for how it looks on the card. JD, I'm gonna be honest, boss, man. I got no clue what you mean by that. Blip immediately going to grab purples as soon as he gets in into Wooded Kingdom. While Killjoy
Killjoy trying to get up to this arena here.
Is this
possible? Doing. I don't know. Probably gonna cost him a lot of time, unfortunately.
It worked!
Oh, he made it! Oh my goodness.
Holy cow!
We have a new version of Dino Skip coming out, is that what's going on here?
Yeah. Oh, Killjoy's standing too close to Rango to not take damage.
Yeah,
backflipping out of Rango is very weird. I've never seen that. Normally, it's just a ground pound jump.
Yeah.
With like a spin thrower or something.
We'll grab the tree here. I think he marks it off.
How it looks on the card? Yeah, JD, I'm not a bingoer like you. I still, you got me lost, dog. Killjoy goated like that? He do be goated like that.
Blow's getting another timer challenge here. Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
And so is Killjoy.
Deep Woods is also alongside Late Clip is a very, very good good place to be. I think we already talked about it a little bit earlier, but he will have the opportunity to capture the cactus. Like, I mean, it's good for capture goals because there's the cactus, there's the rock, there's the coin coffer. If for some reason you didn't get the dino and cascade, you can get him here. There are 3 ground pound moons throughout Deep Woods. There's a shiny rock moon in Deep Woods. There's 2 treasure chest moons in Deep Woods. There's 9 regionals in Deep Woods. There's a timer challenge in Deep Woods. It's like, you really have a lot of very beneficial stuff. And I would say more often than not, if you're doing a bingo card and there's a wooded goal, you're probably going to want to take a trip to Deep Woods at some point. Because it's just, it's got everything for you.
Pretty much. I'm sure if I cactus, he meant tree down there.
Did I say cactus?
He said cactus.
I may have. There's a tree down there. The cactus is insane, but a treasure made from coins. I don't even know what that is. Oh, there's also outfit gold, which is the treasure
made from coins is the moon. You gotta like spend 500 coins to plant the tree. You don't want that.
No, that's great moon, perfect moon. You guys should all do it. All my friends do it. You're missing out if you're not doing it.
Yeah, it's funny because I know a lot of times beginner players will kind of look at Deep Woods and be like, oh crap, I gotta go to Deep Woods, it's gonna cost me so much time. But in bingo, it's actually really valuable going to Deep Woods because, as Wizard mentioned, there's so much you can do down there, bingo related. So,
does that count as a seed? I have actually no clue.
What are we talking about? The nuts down at Deep Woods?
Treasure made from coins.
Oh, treasure? I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so, but like, that would be really cool. BlipBlo having a close call, almost falling in the deep woods there. For some reason, going for that Cappy return jump kind of ate all of his momentum, which is a little on the rough side. Once again, Killjoy rocking the low bat strats.
Yeah.
Taking what I can only assume to be an intentional death.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't look intentional, that's for sure, but well, he's rolling right out of the room now, so
He's
maybe it
getting out of
was.
there.
I don't know.
He just wanted those purple coins. Going ahead and getting his second timer challenge here in Lake. Looks like Killjoy is ready to take his lead from Lake. Yep. So he will be joining BlipBlo in Wooded shortly. How long does Dino Room take? 50 seconds-ish? I guess so. I wouldn't really know, because I'm not very good at Dino Room.
Yeah, I'm not very well versed in timings on stuff, so I don't really know either.
I think a treasure made for Quinn should count as a seed. You'd have to argue the people that actually handle the bingo board on that.
Yeah. Yeah, BlipBlo's only a couple more regionals away. There he goes, now he's got 25 total, so he's in good shape on that.
Based on the bingo cheat sheet, it does not count as one. You've got your 3 in sand, you've got 1 in wooded, and then you've got 3 more in metro, and then, like, whatever's going on in seaside, but who's going to seaside from seeds?
I mean, it could be beneficial if you're going to seaside anyways, but in this case, it looks like these runners are not doing that, so they're not gonna go to seaside for seeds.
It's slow. It's slow. Why would you want to go to seaside? Nobody wants to go late game if you don't have to. If you don't have to, you know.
Well, I might, but I'm a lot more open to late game than I think most speedrunners are. But
yeah,
but yeah.
I feel like there are occasionally cards every once in a while that kind of give you a little bit of an option of like maybe finishing in like Metro or something. But then also it might not hurt to go to Seaside. You might be able to get a faster finish going to Seaside because the goals are awful for your day Metro finish or something. But talking to BP the other day, he pointed out something that I think makes a ton of sense, and I really don't have any reason to argue it. For the most part, if you have an early finish that has a bunch of really annoying goals, then even if you go for the late finish, it'll probably still have a bunch of annoying goals, just because apparently there's a bunch of annoying goals on the board. So I think more often than not, the early finish probably is the smarter decision to make. But I can't say that that's the case for every board in existence. There's no idea. I mean, maybe one of your early finishes has sand piece, wooded piece, and metro piece, and you can avoid all 3 of those by going to Seaside or something. I have no idea. I don't know if that could possibly be generated on the bingo board. I don't know what the upper bounds of that are, but I do believe that more often than not, you're just going to be better off going for the early finish.
Yeah, the other board that I commentated, the other match that I commentated, the only early finish you could potentially have was 100 moons, so it's like, that's not worth it, but yeah,
JD boy, you know what I mean. When I say early finish, I mean just not earlier than like Seaside Snow. I know that's not an early finish. 100 Moons pre-wooded is free. Okay, pre-live. Thank you for correcting yourself. I would have smacked you upside the head. I don't know where you live. I would have figured it out.
Boy. We can definitely have that debate.
Yeah, that is a bit rough. JD, it might be free for you, but it ain't free for me. You do double any percent. So leaving Lost, you're getting.
You do AM and BG. Like, I mean,
you know where all the fast moons are. I don't.
Yeah.
Do everything I know. You're like a jack of all trades. Killjoy having a war against the out of bounds movement for Nutclip.
Yeah, he still hasn't fallen in the deep woods yet, though. Let's hope that doesn't curse him.
Yep.
Okay, got the move.
Seems he has tweaked out the victory in this war.
He has indeed. He's gonna get some regionals over there as a reward for it.
Meanwhile, Blip blazed through Cloud and is now about halfway through Lost, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess ideally
he's getting 18 moons here because
yep.
I mean, that's probably in his route.
I mean, he's already done, 20 regionals Cascade, all regionals 2 coins, 35 regionals Lake. If he's not going for row 4 at this point, I don't know what else he would be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
BlipBlo making Lost look easy. It's not easy. It's hard. People die a lot. It's rough.
Yep, absolutely.
What am I at? 14 moons now. We'll be going for Captain Toad over here, and probably the Shardsman as well, I take it, to give him the 16 moons. And he could finish up in the sub area, and pretty easily. Or you could choose to warp to the top if he grabs that checkpoint, and he could grab Glidon and grab that moon that's. Oh nope. I should have spoke so soon. He did take that unfortunate death in Lost that I said everybody you get one.
Yeah.
Heading back over to the shards immediately though, wasting no time. And he does have that checkpoint, so that locks in that. So it's possible he could finish with the moon right outside 8-bit, the moon in 8-bit, or he could go and do captureless or TNT. And the other thing. I mean, maybe he will do captureless TNT. I don't know.
I'm guessing he's probably going to go for the 8-bit area because that's right here where he is right now.
Yeah, that is more than likely.
That would make more sense.
I would have to agree. But if he wants to look cool in front of the squad, then I think he's got to, do that.
Well, he's not looking very cool at this point in that case.
Not joking. You don't think Metro Peace is bad here. JD, what? Column 1, row 5, C5? Let me take a gander.
Yeah, I don't think that's a smart idea. You're getting a whole lot more moons than you need doing that.
It's very moon heavy, but I mean, the only regionals you're getting is Cascade and Lake, which isn't too slow.
Yeah.
I mean, I do see the argument for it. I get it. I wouldn't do it because I don't trust myself in Metro Peace, but I do I do see the argument for it. Definitely not so bad. And row 5 has that great synergy with capture the cactus and tree and 3 ground pound moons because you're going to wooded anyway. I mean, you're going to deep woods anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see the argument for that. Again, I probably still wouldn't do that, but I do see it. BlipBlo into Night Metro now. He does not have a whole lot left, so Killjoy is, not to call anything prematurely, but he is going to have to fight a little bit if he wants to catch up at this point.
Yeah.
He is just leaving wooded, so he does have to go through Cloud and Lost.
Yeah, it is looking a little grim for Killjoy over here. But
I do believe, regardless of the outcome of this match, that I don't remember which group that they're in, but whatever group that they're in, I do believe Blip and Killjoy will be the 2 to move on.
Yeah, they're in Group H, yeah, and they've each won 2 matches so far, so yeah, they're both moving on. It's just a matter of who gets the higher seed in the next round or whatever.
Absolutely.
So. St. Paul jump from BlipBlo, and he is off to Mecha Wiggler.
Fantastic.
See if we can get the magical 2 cycle over here.
Oh yeah. The elusive 2 cycle. A little funky on those first shots there, but it does work out. No complaints on the phase 1 Mecha Wiggler.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Mecha Wiggler is actually kind of one of my better bosses. Like I'm actually, my Joy-Cons are really busted, and they constantly, my camera constantly moves on me, so I have a lot of trouble just working in that fight. But like I've still, even with my busted Joy-Cons, 2-cycled this in the past. So
yeah, I get that. I get that.
So yeah, I mean, but I know a lot of players can have some issues with it here and there. Especially just like sometimes just landing the shots in the right spots.
I do believe that Mecha Wiggler for a lot of people is very hit or miss. You're either good at it or you're not. In my experience, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot of. Well, sometimes you 3-cycle, sometimes you don't. It's like a 50-50 chance whether or not it'll happen.
Right.
I feel like the people that are bad at it are just bad and they need to practice in the nicest way possible. I don't mean anything like any harm by it. Everybody has their shortcomings that they need to work on. There's nothing wrong with that. It's part of being human.
Absolutely.
Although now BlipBlo is going to be moving on to Day Metro while Killjoy is just getting started with Lost. Looks like he's going to be going for Meme Tree, making it look easy. With the RCB movement and everything, he's crazy. Let's see what we got going on here. So Killjoy's gonna have to finish quite a bit. Did he not answer the? Wait, hold on a minute. He might have forgotten to ask the Wooded Sphinx a question. He might have to.
That's not good.
Or he just didn't mark it off.
Yeah, I don't remember if he fought Speward or not. If he didn't fight Speward, he can still go back to Wooded and get that if he needs to.
Yeah.
If he did fight Speward though, he's got to go to Seaside.
Yeah, which is rough.
Yeah.
Blip planting his last seeds here. And then he'll, I believe he just needs one more timer challenge. I think he did too late 2 cascades, so... probably People Room here, and then he's gonna probably have to get... I don't know how many more shards moons he needs. He got... Lost, he got Lake. He got... did he do the one... He did not do the one Wooded, I don't believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
if that's the case, then yeah. BlipBlo's entering my favorite sub-area. Sewer shards in Metro.
BlipBlo reconnecting his controller? It's entirely possible that he was having input problems.
Maybe. I don't know.
Getting another Shards Moon here. Metro does have its fair share of options for Shard Moons, so that is pretty great.
Twitch unmuted again, so let me
Twitch is a battle for you today, isn't it?
It really is. Actually, never mind, it's not. I'm just going crazy, y'all. Just don't mind me. Just don't mind me. Yeah, the super shard sub area, I'm actually really good at that one. For some reason, when I first played the game, like, I just took to that sub area so fast, and everything just kind of clicked in that one. And I was dying in, like, literally every other sub area that I went in, so I was like, it makes more sense for me just to do that sub area.
For sure. BlipBlo getting a second Shards Moon here. He does have, I believe it's just one more that you could get easy access to, in Outfit Door.
Yep.
Which he will not be buying the outfit for, because that's slow, and we don't like that. So he will be grabbing, he will likely be doing Outfit Clip, which is the second easiest clip in the game, in my opinion. In my humble and very correct opinion. C1R5 BLTR is effectively any %. Is it now? Let me take a gander.
Metro?
You said C1R5 BLTR? Yeah, World Peace Metro is a little on the rough side for that, but C1. How many multi-moons do you get? You're only gonna get 2 multi-moons in Metro Peace, right? I think.
Yeah, you do, but I mean that's if you do Pyramid and Spewer, if you do Harriet and Spewer, then you're fine. Yeah.
BlipBlo getting a third Shards Moon here, as predicted in Outfit Door after getting Barrel Clip.
He's also going for Lost Shards here, working on his 18 moons and his moon shards at the same time.
Sand! That's the moon shards I forgot BlipBlo got. Okay, I knew there was another one. He got Sand, he got Lake, he got Lost, and he got 3 in Metro, so that's all 6 of his, which he already checked off, and that, I believe, is his 5th timer challenge to finish him off at 46.56. What a run, BlipBlo.
Very impressive time for BlipBlo.
Let's see if we can get them in here for an interview in a second. I do believe we will let Killjoy continue the run for as long as we reasonably can.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
And race time Killjoy did forfeit, so we'll send him an invite if he didn't already get it. Hi, BlipBlo.
Hello.
Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't think you realize how happy I am that you went for column 3, row 4, row 5, because that's what I was looking at when I first took a gander at this card. I was like, I like those lines. And then you started checking off that stuff, and I was like, I think we're winning here today, folks.
Yeah. I really don't see any other option.
Yeah, I think that this was a pretty cut and dry board. JD was making an argument. I don't know if Killjoy got an input. If he did, and I'm gonna send him one right now. Give me just 1 second. JD Boy was making an argument for column 1, column 5, row 5. He was suggesting Metro Piece.
Column 1, column 5, row 5?
Yes. Which I didn't personally like, just because I really don't feel like fighting
No,
Piece.
18. First of all, you have like 18 Lost and 12 Cascade with that kind of route. I don't like that. Also, 4 sub. Actually, no, that kind of works with me. But like, I guess it could work.
Like, I kind of get where he's coming from. I don't think.
But I think this one's better. I
do think C3, row 4, row 5 was the moves. Killjoy.
Killjoy.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Little bit of little bit of a rough end to your matches for the day.
We do not talk about whatever that match was. I played like I had a rare hand disease the entire time.
It's
Like I was getting no interest.
it is all right. It happens to the best of us. I do believe that regardless of this match's outcome, both of you are still moving on to the bracket stages, correct?
Well, I should be. I won every single one.
I would hope so. But Killjoy, you won as far as I know, you
my other matches.
Yes, so then I do believe both of you are going to be moving on to the bracket stages, and yeah, we will get to see more from both of you soon, whenever that comes around. GG's to both of you. Do either of you have anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to talk about in terms of the card, in terms of your routing decisions, what your shortcomings were, where you felt like you were an absolute freaking monster? What's going on here?
On this point, I'm actually curious if APC Lost is faster than Cascade. That would be like... And also, I just completely went by Timer 2 and Cascade. That was a tip. I should have gotten that. I just forgot it at the time.
Yeah,
and I also forgot how to get timers in Lake until like 6 moons in, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to fight Rango.
Yeah, I was wondering why you got so many moons in Lake, BlipBlo.
Yeah. Because I did an oopsie doopsie.
Killjoy, I could have sworn that when I hopped in that Discord call with you yesterday, that you said you were learning late clip, and then today I see you going for late clip, and you hit it. But like,
and then I just decided, you know what? There's like, basically I was like, I was playing so bad in Cascade Cap and Sand. I was like, there's no way Blip isn't like 5 minutes ahead of me. I'm just gonna do late clip. I don't really care about this anymore. That's why I know he's gonna win. And that's why you saw me going for like fucking pipe split or
yeah.
And like other stuff.
That is fair. That is fair. Have fun,
GG.
honestly. I don't see any reason not to. Today, this match is the last match that we have for the day, but coming up tomorrow, Sunday, we have a lot more matches coming on. These are all Eastern Standard Time, so if you guys are going to watch this and you're in a different time zone, I'm sorry, you're going to have to do the conversion. I'm not doing that for you. I'm not your mother. But at 8 a.m., we have
Wait, you aren't?
Nope, not yet. At 8 a.m., we have Dansta versus Combo. They're going to be, this is, I believe, the last match in their group that needs to happen. That is going to be commentated by 3 Strikes.
Whoop.
Who's right here? Whoop whoop. At the same time, we're also going to have a match between, I believe, Bugfish and is that Kane? I believe they have pronunciation guides somewhere. I don't have it open. I'm sorry if I messed that up. If I butchered that awfully. But both of those are going to be going out at the same time, so be there to support them. We are also going to see a match at 9 a.m. Between Mulan 44 and Zach in the Box. It's going to be commentated by Clevered and Eden8. Eden8, the person that has made all of this possible. And then Clevered, one of the commentating goats, as he has probably done like almost a dozen matches by now in terms of commentating, and he's done at least half of them alone. So you could also be there to support them, and I'm sure that they greatly appreciate it, as well as the runners. Awesome Agron is going to be going against JCar03 at 2 p.m. And then we're going to see Coolcade versus Noah SMO at 5 p.m., which 3 Strikes Out is back to commentate that one alongside Awesome Agron. So if you liked the match that you saw today, I'm sure that you'll be able to see plenty more tomorrow that are all fun. There is one more match scheduled for Monday. I'm not going to bother with that one. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I do believe that today and tomorrow were some of the heaviest days in terms of matches that were happening, and it makes sense it being the weekend. Group stages, I believe, are slowly coming to a close. I would bet that after next weekend, they will probably be just about done. But I do think we still have a handful to go through, so we shall see. Everybody be sure to check out, we have the runners and as well as the commentators. Does that have
Yeah,
to
you
be
don't
in
have to follow me.
lowercase
I
c?
practically never stream, but anyway.
There we go. Yeah, so we got runners, BlipBlo and Killjoyinferno, who both did very well today. So you should definitely go follow them on
Okay.
Twitch and check them out.
Blip
and then
did well.
commentators.
Let's not lie that I did well. Let's not lie about that
You
one.
did as well as you needed to, and that's what matters, Killjoy.
Exactly.
True.
And then the commentators as well, 3 Strikes Out, and then yours truly, Wizard Polar Bear. I'm sure everybody would appreciate any support that you are willing to offer up. And that Wizard Polar Bear guy seems pretty cool. So if your parents have Amazon Prime, you should consider using that Prime sub on this Wizard Polar Bear guy because he does seem pretty cool.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I think that clears it up for today. I don't think we got anything else we need to really go over. So I think we're ready to just get our goodbyes in order and move on with our lives. Anybody have any last things that they would like to say before we end the episode?
I saw people mentioning Metro Piece. You're just wrong.
I understand. Anything else?
I hate Metro Piece with a burning passion.
BlipBlo, 3 Strikes?
I'm
you got
good.
anything? Alrighty
Yeah.
then. I say we call it here, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope to see you all at future races. But otherwise, yeah, goodbye!
Hi, everybody.
Bye.